What I want to do is look at the supplies that we need for job 5. If you look on page 30 in your student instruction manual, under supplies needed, let's run through them very quickly. First of all, of course, you have your file box. It should be empty at this point, and everything that you used in jobs 1 through 4 should be back in your simulation kit and put back in order with things. So I've got my file box. The second thing I want are 7 1/5 cut first position pre-printed guides. Now the guides are just the individual cards, but they are pre-printed with the labels. And remember that this is first position because it's in the first position to the left of the card, and it's 1/5 cut because you have room for 5 of these labels across the top of the guide. So we want pre-printed guides, numbers A, B, C, D, and I. D, E, and I. The next I want is 1/5 cut second position guide, pre-printed guide, applications. Then I want 1/3 cup, 1/3 cut third position pre-printed folders. Now, let's look at the pre-printed folders. You'd find them in supplies envelope 1, and when you first see them, they are they're flat, not folded yet. But the ones that you should have are 1/3 cut pre-printed. So here is 1/3 cut third position, 1, 2, third position. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it on the score mark that's across the middle of the folder. And I'm going to fold the bottom up so that my folder, when it's ready, has the label at the back of the folder, and the folder folds forward so that when I'm looking into the folder, I can always see the label of my folder. So these are 1/3 cut, third position, pre-printed folders, and the ones we want are numbers A, B, C, D, E, and I, and applications. And applications is looks the same. Then I want 1/3 cut blank, third position, blank folder. It should be in the same, it will be in the same supplies envelope. This one has nothing printed on it, and I'm going to treat it the same way. I'm going to fold from the bottom up. This time, though, what the instructions ask for is the sheet containing the self-adhesive labels for job 5. I'm going to go ahead and put this label on so that you can see what we're doing. Here's your list of labels, your sheet with labels on it, labels for job 5. I'm going to pull off the one label for job 5, above and beyond insurance company, and I'm going to put it onto the label, the tab in this blank folder. So now I have a 1/3 cut, third position folder with a tab on it that says above and beyond insurance company. The next thing that I want are 15 pieces of correspondence, and these should be on Forms Pad 2. So I've got 1 through 15, and here are the documents that I talked about in the previous, here it is, in the previous video. These are no longer just file cards with names and addresses. We have documents of various shapes and sizes. The next thing that we're asked for are 3 cross-reference records, and these are on Forms Pad 2. Now, these look different from what we've used before, but we'll talk about it later. We're just going to put a little bit more information on the cross-references we use for specific documents than we have before. And remember that if it asks for 3, you're going to use exactly 3, no more and no less. And then, of course, you will eventually need your report sheet 5. Remember, you're not using from the CD, as it says in your book. You're getting it out of the Assignments tab, Job 5.